I must admit, one of my I reckon favourite stone beers we've made for a little while.
It's just very, very easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is just
Good balance. Just great.
Yeah, I think all elements. Are
Yeah,
balanced,
it's
really.
got perfect malt. It's just easy drinking. It looks exceptional. And it tastes bloody amazing. G'day guys, we got Keelan and Pat here coming to you from the Stone and Wood Brewery down in Byron Bay. We're here to talk to you today about our winter seasonal stone beer.
Keelan, what does stone beer mean to us? Why is it so special?
Oh mate, it's just that special time of year. Look, I'd argue it's the best time of year because it's the time where we release stone beer, but it's where it gets a little bit chillier, the humidity drops, the sun comes out, it's perfect. And it's the perfect time of year to really drink a wonderful porter like we have here.
And we've brewed it every year?
Yeah,
Last
I think
14 years,
I think we've brewed it nearly every year. It's a beer that changes every year, and yeah, it's probably the one we have the best party of the year with the Festival of the Stone.
Yes.
And then we have this wonderful beer to sort of help celebrate that.
And you mentioned the beer changes every year or tweaks, but what is consistent? year to year?
Well, look, we've been doing a variation of a porter, mainly an English style porter for a number of years, and that's kind of the overall style that we do, but that recipe changes every single year. So whether it's the malts, the ingredients, the ABV, all these things that we like to just tweak and just have a little bit of fun with.
But it's always big, dark.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always just sticking true to what makes up a great porter, which is, yeah, really nice chocolate, toffee kind of note characteristics. Yeah, wonderful, rich, roasted malts, but lots of, yeah, caramel malt sweetness and, yeah, basically just a wonderful malty beer.
And what makes it wood-fired?
Stone beer is all about paying homage to the way we used to do things long before the invention of electricity and steam powered and things like that. So what they actually used to do is they used to heat up hot volcanic rocks in a fire, and then they would use them and lower them into the boil. So they're actually used in part of the boiling process. So what we do once you've got these red hot glowing rocks, we lower them into the kettle, which is one of the steps of the brewing process. And what it does is it creates this instant sort of caramelization and helps the beer boil during that brewing process. And yeah, it's really about paying homage, and that's basically what it does.
So you mentioned the stones, the caramelization. I can definitely pick some of that up in what I'm drinking now. What else am I picking up in terms of, you said, the ingredients we've used this year? I mean, obviously it's wonderful and dark. It's a little bit of colour in there as well, if you hold it up to the light, which I love.
Just kind of see through it. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, this year we actually we've used one of our great friends, one of our suppliers, Voyager Malt. We've used a lot of their specialty malts in this beer, but one of the other very unique malts that we've used, a certified sustainable regeneratively farmed grain. So we're really trying to use these sort of grains and help sort of grow and transition agriculture into a more regenerative style of farming. So yeah, we're really happy to be supporting the guys at Southern Cross Agriculture to those sort of farming techniques. So that's one very special malt that we're using, and we're hopefully going to be using continually going forward. And another one which is quite new to a stone beer, we've never used it in a stone beer before, which is a wattle seed, so a native Australian ingredient which has really lovely flavours of like coffee and chocolate. It's almost referred to as like bush coffee.
That's right.
Yeah, really wonderful. It just gives it really nice accentuation of the sort of the malt flavors. They just work in harmony. It's not really adding so much that it's dominant. It's just everything in balance.
Balance. That's very key to this beer.
Can I have a taste?
Yeah, go for it.
Heaven to me. Looks can be deceiving. It's very light. It's very refreshing. But it still has all those malty, lovely characteristics, but it's not a beer that's gonna dominate or leave your palate like absolutely rip raw. It's meant to be a sessionable, well-balanced beer, and it balances some of my favorite things like lovely toffee, chocolatey sort of coffee kind of characteristics, but without being too strong. You know, it's still got a reasonable sessionability for a 6.4% beer.
Don't not try it. Just because of the look of it or how it sounds, try it. Just at least try it.
Yeah, I personally think it looks amazing. Thanks for joining us, guys. Really hope you enjoy the beer. The best place to find this is on our online store, but you'll also be finding it in great pubs and bottle shops around the country. Would love to hear some feedback, and we hope you all enjoy. And cheers to another year of Stone Beer.
Cheers.
Cheers. I like talking.
I'm part Italian. That's nice.
You're laughing.
I believe this barrel is made of wood. Fine wood.